All right. What is good, people? Today I want to talk about how do you handle people on your calls that are broke, right? And then how do you handle your mindset after if you keep getting people that don't have money, right? That's what one of my clients asked me last night. And he's like, how do I know, I keep getting people that are on fixed incomes. I keep getting this and all this stuff. And, I don't know what to do. So we're going to talk about that today. How to handle that. But first, I want to give a big shout out to Chop over at Sundance Barbershop. Look at this, man. Look at my hair. Like, damn. God damn, I look good. That's a good haircut, I got to tell you. I don't know. Aaron Jenks, look out, buddy. I might be older, but hair's getting dialed in. Not quite as good as yours yet, but look out, dude. Anyway, back into... anyway, I'm just having fun today. So I want to talk about the call. And what to do, because it's really one of my favorite things about these enrolling calls, these breakthrough call strategy sessions, whatever the hell you coaches call them these days, is it's probably the best thing in the world for personal development for yourself, right? Because there's an old saying that you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are, right? And it's no coincidence why you're getting certain types of objections on your calls. It's really a beautiful thing. It's like the universe giving you everything that you need to work on your own bullshit. Right. So with this one client, he asked me, how do I handle this? Right. How do I handle, I found out that she was 73 years old and I know she was on a fixed income, Social Security, and she wasn't going to have the money. How do I handle that? And then how do I handle not being in the funk after? Right. And the real curious thing is anytime someone asks me how to handle a certain objection, I ask if it's like a one-time thing. Is it something that you get a lot? And if it's just a one-off objection, they happen. But if you're consistently getting I need to talk to my spouse, or I need to think about it, or I don't have the money, I'm broke, it's too much money, whatever the money objection is, right? The reason why you keep getting it is because it's really simple. With this person, in case, he had a scarcity mindset around money, right? And it's the same thing with any objection. Like if you find people that on your calls that they're not going deep into the pain, or they're not committed. You hear this stuff, right? Oh, they're not committed, or they weren't ready. They weren't opening up, right? And there's the same problem with they don't have the money. It's the same problem with they need to talk to their spouse. It's all the same shit, right? The bottom line thing is you're getting sold. It's just that simple, right? You're getting sold on their objections, and they have more certainty on why they can't do it than you have certainty on what the real truth is, right? But never mind that right now. Let's get into the scarcity mindset of money. Well, this person has a scarcity mindset around money. Doesn't invest, in certain things, and always has this fear and lack, and always trying to get something, right? So that's just one of the things. With the not going deep, there was someone else on the call. I just can't get to the pain. They just don't open up to me. Well, why do you think that is? It's the same shit. Because they're not willing to go into their own pain and go deep inside their own pit and be real with themselves. So how can you ask someone to do something that you're not willing to do? Right? You can't, right? So here's what it looks like. Let me switch here. I'm going to bring up my iPad. I like this freaking thing here. So let's see. So let's just draw a picture of someone. Actually, let me make it bigger. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. Let's make it. Make it a girl with a dress, with nice shoes. Arms coming out of her legs, her hips. Anyway, right. So this is a person, whoever it is, right? Jesus. All right. Well, I guess I can't draw hair on them. Anyway, and here are the problems here. Let me make this smaller. And here are all the fucking problems. No money. Spouse. Need to think about it. Need time to think. All the shit. And we make this really big, right? And it's just complete bullshit. It's our own things, right? So the first thing you got to do is you got to not get sold in this shit, right? So if someone tells you they don't have money, so what? Like, no one has money, right? It's like, who has money? Everyone's broke. Who cares? Like, you can't even let it affect you, right? Because is it about the money? Is it about the money? Do you care if they have money or not? Yeah, I do. Like, I heard a guy yesterday or the day before, doing a whole training on how to find clients who have money. And the reason why I don't like this, okay, let me show you why I hate this shit. Because this is the thing that I see almost all coaches do, and this is why they suck at sales, is because they give their power away. Now, what does that mean? Why do you give your power away? Well, you give your power away when you say that I need to find people who have money. Like the kids are crazy shit. The people that don't have money, the people that are broke, they're spending $3,000 on on a new TV. They're buying the new iPhone 11 Pro for $1,500, right? They're spending money. It's like a good friend of mine was he retired from firefighting, right? And he said, "I'm going to go teach firefighter education in school." And I'm like, "Dude, why? You got a good pension, retirement. Why do you want to do that for?" Anyways, he did it, and he told me the craziest stuff. He said that there was kids there that didn't have enough money in the school to eat lunch. Like, they were actually not eating lunch. They couldn't afford lunch. And yet all of them had iPhones. It's like crazy, right? So if there's a need, they'll do it. If there's value, right? So don't give your power away by saying, "Oh, I need to find people who have money." Because here's the truth. The same person, if they had $1 million, they still wouldn't buy it, because you're not creating certainty. You're not getting in the pain, right? The problem is you don't know how to ask the right questions. That's the biggest thing. I'd say 90 to 95% of all the problems in the call happen because you're not able to go deep, and you're not able to get to the real pain, because you stay on the surface. You ask surface level questions, and they're just giving you bullshit answers. And you think that you have all your questions you're supposed to ask, but you let them off the hook. You don't even know how to dig deep. Why? Because you're afraid to get uncomfortable. That's the biggest thing. People are afraid to ask the questions that they don't ask themselves, right? So you give your power away, you're fucked. You have a weak frame, you're fucked. There's nothing you can do, right? So people think it happens at the end of the call. Oh, they didn't have any money, I couldn't do it. But they miss all the shit that happens earlier in the call. They miss the weak frame. They miss the part where they're laughing, or they're not calling bullshit on people's incongruencies, and they're letting their surface answers fly without getting to the deep emotional pain, without future pacing the future pain. They're like, "Oh, how would it be in 10 years if nothing changes? Oh, it'll be terrible." Oh, okay. Really? So you got to get your shit together, guys. You got to listen to your calls. You got to see what you're doing wrong. 99% of you don't even know what you're doing wrong on the calls. Right? You got to ask better questions. You have to get deep into the pain. You have a stronger frame. You can't give your power away. You can't get sold. That's the biggest thing. You get sold. And when you get sold, you're just a victim. No, they don't have the money. Oh, I can't do it. What are you going to do then? You need to figure this shit out. So anyway, I got to run. I got to go pick up my kid. I'm excited. Got my hair cut. Woo! I'm going to have date night this week. Look out. Look out. With my wife, by the way. Yes. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions, any topics you want me to go over. All right, freaks. Have a good day. See ya.